What would you be able to do if you had all the confidence you could ever need? How would life be different? Hey, I'm Mike Sweet from mikesweet.co.uk, giving you the edge in life and business with NLP and psychology. Now, today's video is all about confidence, generating confidence. See, some people believe that you either have confidence or you don't, which can and can't be true. Some people believe that they have more confidence in certain areas than others, which again, we all know that to be true in some aspects. But really think about the areas that you really need confidence and how much that would transform your life. That might be finding a new partner after a breakup. That might be finding your very first partner because you haven't had a partner. That might be finding a new job. That might be speaking out to be a public speaker because your new job requires that. But in order to do those things, you require confidence. So lack of confidence certainly is an issue, but where does it come from? I can tell you something. Confidence is just a feeling. Just like happiness, just like anxiety, just like worry, just like relaxation. And where do feelings come from? And if you said, some people make me feel a certain way, so they make me angry, that's not the answer, that's the wrong answer. Feelings come from you. They come from within. They largely come from your internal questions. And the big piece, they largely come from what you expect and how you act. You create your own feelings. So if you need more confidence, just do more of that. Okay, there's two pieces that I'd like to share with you about confidence and generating more confidence. Now, I mentioned before that you need to do more of that. That's the real clincher. You do your feelings, you make them. They don't just appear, okay? So how do you make them? Because what you need to do is reverse engineer and do the exact opposite of what you do when you feel unconfident. So the first piece is about talking to yourself the right way. Now, I'm not going to say put affirmations in and say, I wake up every day and say, I'm feeling supremely confident and able to deliver this, because these guys on your shoulders will go, no, you are not, and will drag you straight back down. This can be the problem with affirmations. If you make them too big and too bold, you'll have the rug swept from under your feet. So you cannot be a liar to yourself. But when you think, at least start with quality questions. Okay, so when I do my presentation today, how would a confident person stand? You start to find these little guys on your shoulders running around finding answers for you. Well, you'd have your shoulders back and you'd walk and talk slowly. Okay, thanks for that. You see, because questions really are the answer when it comes to creating feelings. And your internal resources will find those answers for you. Okay, why don't we take it a step further? How good will it feel when I've done my 5-minute speech and presentation? Well, really good. You'll feel fantastic. It'll rebuild you up. But then what happens? Physiology starts to change. And your physiology starts to change for those feelings that you are creating. You see, because the way that you think, you feel and act. Now, that's a fact. If you think about a really positive outcome after doing your speech, you'll start to stand up more tall. You'll start to feel more calm and more powerful, whatever it is that's suitable for you at that time. Proud, committed, confident that you can achieve anything when you imagine doing it. But most of us do it exactly the wrong way. We imagine who's going to be looking at us, who's going to be laughing at us, who's going to pick on us, how we're going to trip over our shoelaces like some kid in the schoolyard. And then we imagine that rolling out, and then our shoulders come down, then we start to panic and worry. Whoa. Stop doing that and start to do more of the stuff that works. So it starts with quality questions. What am I looking forward to most about this speech? What am I looking forward to most about meeting my potential new boss? These guys will chirp in, give the answers, and start to allow a bit more possibility in your life. And the next pieces, which I've alluded to, is about act that way first. Your psychology directly affects your physiology, without a shadow of a doubt. When you're feeling happy, you act happy, you look happy. When you're feeling down, you act down. look down. When you're feeling confident, you act confident. You move confidently. You feel confident. Every nerve, fibre and tissue of you is lighting up with confidence. So, when your psychology, which we talked about just briefly in questions and expectations, will affect the way that you act, how about acting that way first? How about standing up with your shoulders back and taking some nice slow breaths and walking slowly and relaxing the muscles in your head and acting as if you're confident? That directly affects your psychology too. It's a two-way street and you have control over both options. So do that. Act as if. Now, when you act confident, that doesn't mean act cocky. That doesn't mean go over the top. But certainly act the way a confident person would, which is usually walking and talking slowly, which is usually hands by your side, free, open, and just talking passionately about that thing that you want to, or singing passionately about that song that you love. When you act confident, you'll feel confident. When you feel confident, you'll act confident. And you have control over both of those. So it's time to start doing it. And what does the science say? Well, Amy Cuddy talks about the power pose, the shot, the elbows out, the wide feet stance and changing your physiology to change your psychology. And there's been lots more studies around this, both for and against this. But let's face it, when you're lying in bed or when you're lying down, you feel tired. Once you've got up and start moving and start doing the thing that you know you should do, you feel more motivated to do it. See, your physiology definitely does affect your psychology, but more than that as well, it also affects you hormonally. There's been lots more studies which show people who act confidently will change their hormone profile. Testosterone will increase, which is a good thing. Cortisol will reduce, which is a good thing. See, this isn't just fake it till you make it. This is about when you change your physiology, you change your whole psychology, your neurology, and your hormonal system, you completely change. And you have control over that. So confidence can be generated at any time simply by expecting to be confident, looking forward to being confident, asking the right questions and talking to yourself in a way that's conducive to producing confidence. And also, walk, talk, and act that way. At least start with that. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief insight into how you can generate more confidence, because you really can. And remember, practice makes permanent. Whatever you do for the first time will be a little bit more rusty than perhaps you want to. But have that growth mindset thing that we've spoken about in another video. Expect that to grow and to learn, because that's the way confidence is. That when you first try it on, it might not quite fit right. But keep going, keep working, and watch that be nourished and nurtured. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief insight. So if you want to learn how to implement this stuff in your life, remember, you can't just watch this. You can't just read it and take away. It's about implementing this. A great way to implement this, and certainly the physiology thing, is every time you walk through a doorway, just stand up that little bit taller and walk that more slower and purposefully. That will help you generate confidence. And aside from that, if you want to join the mailing list, which will be sent weekly free training on how you implement this stuff actively in your life, how you make it experiential to really integrate that, head over to mikesweet.co.uk/sign up, pop your email details in there, and you'll be sent that weekly help guide to install this helpful psychology and NLP within your life. Remember, we can connect on social media at Mike C. Sweet on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So please, let's get connected. Please do like, please do share, subscribe, and please do tell your friends. Till next time, bye for now.